Hello everyone, my name is Chengeto Mzira. I'm a member of the Zimbabwe Smallholder Organic Farmers Forum, and I also sit in the International Coordinating Committee of La Via Campesina representing the youths in Africa. The United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Peasants and Other People Working in the Rural Areas, Article 4, states on non-discrimination against women. It states that women should equally and effectively participate in formulation and implementation of development planning. As a peasant woman, this means that women must be directly involved within the processes of planning development work within their communities, within their countries. Consultation must be done to all women. We realize that in our day-to-day lives, these policies and publications are done when there is no time to fully consult everyone. They just consult a small group in a small area, and then they take that we have consulted the women and they have agreed to this. So this basically means that peasant women must be involved from the beginning of planning of every project and development planning that needs to be done. It also states equal access to the highest attainable health information, healthcare, family planning information and services. This means that whenever I reach a medical facility or a health facility, I should be able to get the basic primary health care. I should be able to arrive at a clinic in the rural areas and get family planning. I should be able to arrive at a clinic and get information on my health and anything that pertains to my health. We realize that we women walk longer distance to get medical health facilities, of which, according to the policies, that's not proper. So this means that women should have access to basic health care and get information and services whenever they want them. It also states that women should benefit directly from the social security. But here we talk of things that the states provide to those with low income or inadequate income. A woman should have direct benefits from these schemes. Let's say it has to do with disability, it has to do with pension, it has to do with a loss of a breadwinner. The women should be directly benefit. I do not have to benefit a funeral or medical insurance through my husband. I should be the one who can benefit and get direct time. We also talk of organizing self-help groups, association and co-op. We have seen a lot of women within our communities being able to organize themselves, being able to economically empower themselves through associations, and whereby peasant women gather their fruits, they gather their vegetables, they make a cooperatives, and then they go to sell at higher prices, and this economically empowers the women. The Article 4 states that we should be able to participate in all community activities. This means to me as a peasant woman that I should be involved in any community activities that happen. This means also that we have to create the necessary conditions and necessary environment for women to participate in these spaces. From first-hand experience, we realize that when these meetings are happening in the communities, let's say maybe they start at 7 a.m. in the morning or 8 a.m. But as a woman, I need to prepare for the kids. I need to prepare the house before I leave. I can't join a meeting that starts at 7 a.m. So usually the men are the ones who go. They make decisions on our behalf. So if I am to participate in community activities, it means that the environment should be conducive for me to do so. And this also states that we should be able to do away with all the cultural barriers that hinders women from speaking in meetings. For example, we have cultures that say that a woman can't stand up in front of men and speak, rather you have to kneel down. That's not conducive, that's not what is and what has to be done. So when I have to participate in community activities, it means that all necessary conditions and the environment should be suitable for me to do so. We also talk of access to financial services, agricultural loans, markets, and appropriate technology. As a peasant woman, I must have equal access to use and management of land and other natural resources. We see that in most parts of Africa, women are denied access and ownership and control of land. You see that in some countries where you need land, you go to a traditional leader, and if you're a woman, they won't give you land. They would rather ask for someone, a male figure, maybe your son, to stand and represent you so that you can get the land. So access to land and natural resources means I, as a peasant woman, must have control and ownership of land without any discrimination. I must also have access to financial services and agricultural credit with low interest and no collateral. Or if I have anything to hold up against, I must be given access to the loans without any more questions being asked. And there are some parts in Africa where you have to go with your husband if you want to get a loan because they trust men more than women. That must not happen, and that is not how it should be. As a peasant woman, decent employment, equal remuneration, and social protection benefits are my right. We see that in the workplaces, women are given positions or they are given work based on their gender. You might hear them saying that you can't do this because you are a woman. Or in some places, you will find that as a woman, I'll be doing work that men do, but being given little remuneration or small income as compared to the men. This states that as a woman, I should be able to have decent employment and equal remuneration despite looking at gender. And also lastly, as a peasant woman, I should be protected and free from any type of any violence, be it emotional, be it mental, be it physical violence. Men must not see us as their punching bags.